Thank you very much.
Yes, I saw that statement by the Indian External Affairs Ministry. We have ascertained details. This was a Gurdwara which was not practiced for worship anymore. There were no Sikh community, I understand, in the vicinity that would use Gurdwara for its religious purposes. So accordingly, this facility, this building was under private tenancy. The structure was old, in a dilapidated condition, and posed a potential risk to human life surrounding private property properties in the vicinity of that building. They feared that the building might collapse in the upcoming rainy season. As you know, there was an incident in Lahore as well, so there was a fear in the community. And as a preventive measures, the tenants initiated the work on this on the two section of this 7-part Gurdwara, and on 24th June. And I must underscore that this action was undertaken without the permission of the Evacuee Property Trust Board, ETPB, and in violation of the ETPB bylaws. So accordingly, the immediate remedial action has started and was taken to address the situation. The board halted the tenants' unauthorized work on the same day, on June 24. They had, some building was affected, but the larger building was prevented. The tenancy and the lease was cancelled, and the tenants were directed to vacate the building. We would ensure that, the building stays, and perhaps some renovation work is also possible. Regarding the other part of your question, it is deeply ironic that a country whose own record of systematic discrimination against prosecution of religious minorities, Muslim, Christians, Sikhs, Dalits, and others, has been widely documented by international human rights organizations, independent experts, and global media as well. And they have chosen to lecture us on an issue which was often of a very administrative nature. There was no mob which was destroying Gurdwara. There was no, and it was not licensed by the government, unlike in India, where these kind of activities take place under state patronage. So this was an individual act of few individuals, and the law is now taking remedial measures. So instead of pointing fingers elsewhere, India would do well to confront the grim realities in its own border under state patronage, the continued targeting of Muslims and other religious communities, and this targeting licensed by a BJP-led Indian government through communal violence, attacks on places of worships, discriminatory legislations, extrajudicial demolitions, inflammatory hate speech, and misuse of state institutions, and so on. These kind of actions reflect deeply troubling trends within India, and India should address those instead of raising an issue of administrative nature about Pakistan in an attempt to mask its own illegal action. So, and India, we would urge India to take urgent, credible, and verifiable measures to protect fundamental rights and freedoms of minorities, particularly Muslim, Christians, Dalits, Sikhs, Adivasis, and others. Thank you so much.
वज़ीर-ए-आज़म मोहम्मद शहबाज शरीफ कल से ईरान और तुर्की का दौरा करेंगे। वज़ीर-ए-आज़म 3 से 5 जुलाई तक 2 मुल्की दौरा करेंगे। वज़ीर-ए-आज़म शहीद सुप्रीम लीडर आयतुल्लाह ख़ामेनी की नमाज़ जनाजा में शिरकत करेंगे। वज़ीर-ए-आज़म तुर्क सदर रजब तैयब एर्दोगान की दावत पर इस्तांबुल का दौरा भी कर रहे हैं। नायब वज़ीर-ए-आज़म साकदार और वफाकी काबीना के दीगर वज़रा भी उनके हमरा होंगे। तर्जुमान दफ्तर ख़ारजा ताहिर हुसैन इंदराबी की हफ्तावार ब्रीफिंग। वज़ीर-ए-आज़म मोहम्मद शहबाज शरीफ से वफाकी वज़ीर अमीर मकाम की मुलाकात। मुल्क की मजमूई सियासी सूरत हाल पर तफसीली तबादला ख़याल। आज़ाद जम्मू कश्मीर और गिलगित बल्तिस्तान की तरक्की, खुशहाली और अवामी फलाह के लिए तमाम वसाइल बरोए कार लाए जाएँ। वज़ीर-ए-आज़म की अवामी मसाइल के हल के तरजीह ने खिदमत का एजेंडा मज़ीद तेज़ी से आगे बढ़ाने की हिदायत। सऊदी वज़ीर दाखिला